How many is this for you? Do you remember?
Gosh, I think this might be my 13th this year. Yeah.
13th KBC Augusta. So what's this summer been like?
Well, it's been like it is most every year. It's hot and dry, but we did get 300 millimeters of rain about 2.5 weeks ago. That got us bounced back from some of the drought that we had. And then last week we got another, 13 millimeters. So yeah, we're looking pretty good going into the tournament this next week.
Yeah, show me what we got on the greens here. This is unique because it's zoysia.
Yeah, it's zoysia matrella. This is a 60-year-old golf course, and it's been zoysia grass from day one. This year we're looking much better going into next week than we have in any year that I can remember.
What do you attribute that to?
Maybe less nitrogen, less cultivation, a little bit more grooming. We got the mowers going a little bit earlier this year too with PM greens mowing.
So extra mowing, taking some of the grass off.
Yeah. But yeah, the speeds are looking better than they have in the previous years, and the firmness is just about where we'd like it.
What's going on with those caddies?
Yeah, so we have zoysia grass greens, right? I think we've talked about this before, and they do have grain in them. So during the tournament, the speeds get faster, right? So the ball doesn't follow the same line as that would normally on a regular day basis. And these are our house caddies. And so they're coming out here to practice before this tournament next week. So they'll be able to read the lines a little bit better for the players.
Okay, so some of the players will use the house caddy.
Yeah, maybe 20 or 30% of the players would use a house caddy. And some of them, even some of the top pros, would rather use our house caddies because they can read the greens better than their private caddy that they would normally use because of the core greens.
So it's the slope and the grain.
The slope, yeah, and the grain. I mean, it's because you really got to know where the grain is, or the ball will just take off in some spots. And actually, even hitting into the greens, if you're hitting against the grain or into the grain, the ball's going to stop or kind of skid, maybe. Yeah.
They sure look awfully focused on that one hole location.
Yeah, see, we don't normally put a pin right there for everyday play because it would slow up play. So it doesn't get much traffic either, so the grain might be even a little bit worse on that section of the green than it would be somewhere else. So yeah, trying to figure out what's going to happen around that hole is pretty tricky.
We did that. I did a crunch video on this.
Oh, is this the green that you did that on?
Yeah, the one that was just me.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'll do it again. I noticed I was just in Denmark.
Well, you're crunching right now.
Yeah. Well, when I came from Denmark and I walked on these greens this morning, I was like, whoa. I asked if anything was different. Yeah, they're a little bit crunchy. It's
not different.
They're just crunchy, but I wasn't used to it.
Yeah.
Well, so what's this over here? I see like a big collar.
Well, this green's kind of small, and we got a really nice slope over here on the front left. And so I thought if we could expand this green a little bit, we could tuck a pin like right over in here and be able to use this slope and play a little bit more. So that's why we kind of expanded it, but I don't know, core is really difficult to grow in. So what we do in Japan is we sod it. We don't ever sprig it because it would never grow in. It would take forever.
And it's hard to grow in because it doesn't want to, or just because it grows slow?
It grows slow, and we have such a short window. It would take us probably 2 years to even get it done. So we sod everything in Japan. And so for the tournament, we're mowing at like 2.6, and it's just so hard to get this down to 2.6 in one growing season.
When did you sod this?
We sodded this in April of this year.
Okay, so this has been down for 4 months. 4
months, yeah.
Okay.
And we got it down to 3.5. We started seeing just a little bit of scalping coming, and we knew we wasn't going to get it down to 2.6, so we just brought it back up to 4. So we'll probably punch holes after the tournament and just kind of do some heavy rolling to it, trying to get it to flatten out a little bit. And hopefully next year we can put this in play and bring the slope.
Yeah, that would be a heck of a hole location.
I'll walk down here and you can kind of see how severe this thing is.
Okay.
Pretty nice down here, huh?
Yeah, I might be down there.
Hey Michael, welcome back to Keya.
Yeah, it's good to be here. This is going to be, I counted it up, this will be my 11th tournament since the first time in 2013. And it's just awesome to see the surface is so good. And I think back to when we were first doing this, I'm still using the same measuring tools, measuring some of the same things. And it's been really interesting how helpful that's been to refine the maintenance practices. Because the greens right now are as firm as they've ever been before the tournament. And the speed is right at the level where we want it. And you're kind of doing things differently than the way that you were doing it back in 2013, 2014 when we first got started. And I was encouraging you to try to remove organic material and put as much sand as you could. And it was like, make as many holes as you could, put as much sand as you could. That was our plan, and we were measuring, was that helping us achieve the firmness? It wasn't. The firmness was just staying the same in 2013, 2014. 2015 it got a little bit better, and then finally we got away from putting so much sand. And this year you've just put one sand that's finer than USGA spec. You've made one sand top dressing application. I think there's been no holes punched for more than 2 years, and only a little bit of nitrogen, and then that leads to a nice firm surface. So I'm looking forward to making some measurements. Let me show you the tools real quick. I think I have them in the back of my cart. So I got a brand new USGA stimp meter, and using the 2X notch sometimes, because some of the greens have so much contour, we sometimes do that to find a good spot to stimp. And I've got a TDR 350. I'm using the 3-inch probe length to measure the soil water content. And I have my trusty 500-gram Clegg hammer with the domed head. So that's shaped like a golf ball, and that weighs 500 grams. And this measures how fast this decelerates, or how much force is exerted by the green as it decelerates, or how much force this experiences as it goes from dropping down the tube to stopping on the green. So those are the main tools that I'm using, and then I give you that information, and then you adjust what you're doing.
We do, don't we?
Yeah. Well,
this is going to be an exciting week. I'm looking forward to it.
It's very exciting. Although as we do it year after year, we get calmer about it. It's not. Yeah, we've done it before. The tournament's going to happen, and yeah, all the preparation's been done. Now it's just execution.
We sure do appreciate you coming each year to help us out and take this data to improve our greens.
Well, thank you. It's my pleasure.